Shut up. Find a good one. Come on, yo. Let me find a good picture, yo. These pretendians. There we go. Hey, this is gonna be a good one. Shit, when do I get unbanned, yo? Damn, 10 minutes? Yo, I can do 10 minutes on YouTube. Dang, I got 28 pages out of my book so far, guys. I gotta wait 10 minutes to go live on TikTok. I get unbanned. Yo, yo. Let's see. Let's get something going, yo. SoundCloud. Holy Guyane, holy Guyane, holy Guyane, holy Guyane, holy Guyane, holy Guyane, we Guyane, we, highway Guyane, we Guyane, we, highway Guyane, hi yo. Here we go. You're gonna go your layout. You wanna adjust your layout to narrow. You wanna go to home and you're gonna dictate. Ever since first contact, the first explorers, conquistadors, and colonizers have always speculated and thought that indigenous Americans were descendants of the lost tribes of Israel. The word Indian derives from the Spanish word en Dios, which means of God. They thought we were the children of God, or a people chosen by God. They thought they found fountains of youth, golden cities, Atlantis, the Garden of Eden. And that's why so many Christians took pilgrimages over here, giving them the name pilgrim. Because pilgrim means take a sacred or holy trip to a sacred or holy land, and that is called a pilgrimage. The reason why you can see so much of other people's culture in indigenous culture is because indigenous culture is the original culture. It is the mother culture to all cultures. So you're going to find lots of similarities. And if you look hard enough for something, you will find it. The fringe, the braids in front of the ears. We are not of the We are chosen in our own way, not because some of us are descendants of these lost tribes, but because we are and that's the original people. We have original instructions that we keep. Here we go. These pictures below are showing some of the same customs that indigenous Americans share with Israelites from the Bible. We are not the only culture on our Mother Earth that wears fringe or braids. The reason why they do this is because they are trying to attach themselves to us because of our holiness and chosenness. They are trying to fulfill prophecies from the Bible, Quran, and Torah. Quran and the Torah, and possibly secret ancient Babylonian black magic cults. Also, they are trying to say that they mixed into our bloodline, and in their mind, they think that gives them the right to live here. So that's another reason why they're trying to attach themselves to us. Scan up. Yo. Oh. What's good, y'all? Ever since first contact, the first explorers, conquistadors. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Let's just have this guy fix it up. Go ahead and fix up with the correct pronunciation. Correct punctuation and capitalization. Here we go. Let's see. No, just fucking do it. No, just do it. No, can you please start it right now? God damn. Alright, now you're fucking pissing me the fuck off. Never mind, yo. Fuck that shit, yo. You see what I mean? This is what I mean with AI. It's like, alright, ask you something to do something 3-4 fucking times and you keep asking me how you want me to do it. No, I already told you one fucking time. Just fucking do it. Oh, we can go live now. Yo. Oh. Okay, let's check this out. Ever since first contact, the first explorers, conquistadors, and colonizers have always speculated. I'll have to do the correct pronunciation. Have always speculated that and thought that indigenous Americans were descendants of the lost tribes of Israel. The word Indian derives from Spanish word indios. And they thought that we were the children of God or the people chosen by God. They thought they had found, okay. They had thought they had found, they had thought they had found fountains of youth, golden cities, Atlantis, the Garden of Eden, and that's why so many Christians took pilgrimages over here, giving them the name pilgrim. Because pilgrims take a sacred or holy trip to a sacred or holy land, and that's called a pilgrimage. The reason why you can see so much of other people's culture and indigenous culture in our indigenous culture is because indigenous culture is the original culture. It is the mother culture to all of to all of all of all cultures. So you're going to find lots of similarities, and if you look hard enough for something, you will find it. We are chosen in our own way, not because some of us are descendants of these lost tribes, but because we are the Ungwehonwe, and that's the original people. We have the original instructions that we since our creation. We have the original instructions that we kept from since our creation. These pictures below are showing some of the same customs that Indigenous Americans share with the Israelites from the Bible. We are not the only culture on our Mother Earth that wears fringe or braids. The reason why they do this is because, hold on, we're not the only culture. Hold on, let's just take out our Mother Earth. That don't need to be there. We are our only culture. We are not the only culture that wears fringe or braids. Period. The reason why they do this, we need to clear up what they're doing. The reason why they say these things. The reason why they say these things and desperately, try to make a connection, is because they are trying to attach themselves to us because of our holiness and chosenness. Let me shrink this a little bit. Okay, so we are not here. These pictures below are showing some of the same customs that Indigenous Americans share with the Israelites from the Bible. If you guys want to see what I'm looking at, you guys are gonna have to go to my YouTube. These pictures are, we are not the only culture that wears fringe or braids. The reason why they say these things and desperately try to make a connection is because they're trying to attach themselves to us because of our holiness and chosenness. Our holiness of being chosen. Chosenness isn't a word. From being chosen. From being chosen, born indigenous. There we go. They're trying to fulfill prophecies from the Bible, Quran, and the Torah, and possibly secret ancient Babylonian black magic cults. They're trying to rush the apocalypse. Backspace. To speed up the apocalypse. So they can bring the next Messiah. Also, they're trying. There we go. Secret ancient Babylonian black magic cults. They're trying to speed up the apocalypse so they can bring the next Messiah. Also, they're trying to say that they mixed into our bloodline and in their mind that they think that gives them the right to live here. So that another reason why they're trying to attach themselves to us. Hold on. Well, if you do mix into our bloodline, you do have the right to live here. That didn't come out the way I wanted to. Because this is all from voice text. So I'm speaking to a thing and it's typing up what I'm saying and it's not coming out the way I said. Now I'm rereading it and it's like, yeah, that sounds fucked up. Even if you got our blood, you gotta go. No, I'm not saying that. If you got our blood, you can stay. If you got one drop of our blood, you can stay. But don't try to rewrite the history and say that the Indian looked like that or the Indian looked like that. Everybody knows what the Indians look like. Gives them the right to live here, but gives them the right to live here, but that is straight up infiltration. That's another reason why they're trying. Oh, that's a good one, y'all. I'm proud of myself, y'all. I'm banging out. I got 28 pages of my book. Yo, I got 28 pages. This is page 29. And each page has pictures on it too. And I'm gonna make it for my daughter and me. So she's gonna have all the fucking knowledge that I got, and I'm gonna give it to her in a book, in a binder, actually. It's gonna be a binder. I'm printing out each page. I got it all on a flash drive. You save it. Let's see. You want to save a copy, you're going to go to browse, and then you're going to go over here to USB drive, and you're going to save. Boom. Yeah, yo, we got a lot. We got a lot saved right here. Yeah, look at all that. If you go to the YouTube, damn, we only got 2 people on the YouTube and no comments? That's crazy, yo. But yeah, we got 29 pages. 29 pages so far of fucking straight up awesomeness. Straight up awesomeness. It's gonna be the best book ever. The best book ever. Yo. Oh, the next page we're working on. How there's certain people, how they got in America, they got black people and white people, but the black people aren't real black people. That's gonna be the next page. That's gonna be a good page. And talk about how the ones here are fake black people. The real black people are the Africans. You're supposed to be blue black. You're not supposed to be fucking red and salmon pink, copper. You're supposed to be blue black, motherfucker. You're supposed to be blue black. What the fuck do you think you're fucking salmon pink for? The fuck? That's what the color of copper is. Copper is salmon pink. Salmon pink. Don't believe me? Look it up. It's red. Yo, that's what I'm saying, yo. Fuck. Let's see. Let's get a new page. Hold on. File, new page. There we go. Hey. Blue black. Yo, you supposed to be blue black. That's gonna be the new page. It's a page full of book full of knowledge, yo. Yo, what's up with this guy? Go watch the video that I just posted. Go watch the video I just posted, right? This guy talking shit about Native Americans, yo. Fuck you saying? I'm jealous? What am I jealous of? What do I got to be jealous of? Listen, all my haters are fucking bums, yo. Everybody that hates on me is a bum. What are you giggling about?
Ain't no need to hate, bro. Bro, I'm lit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But like, bro, yeah, what that is? Like, what about that pink stuff you was talking about?
Why do black people think that they're copper colored? Copper is pink, salmon pink. And why do black people think they're red? You guys are supposed to be blue. Like this guy, he's not a real black person. This is a mulatto. Majority of black Americans have European ancestry. You probably got to drop too. You probably got to drop too, bro. You probably got to drop too. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Unless you're 100% West African.
West African?
You're 100% West African. Is that what you're saying?
Nigga, I'm Haitian.
Yeah, where the fuck do you think black people come from, dude? You know the original you want to know what the original Haitian looked like?
The original Haitian?
Yo, here's what the original Haitians look like.
Vibes. Whoa, that's some Tiano people.
Yeah.
That's my grandma.
Yo, what's so funny, dude? Why are you laughing like that, bro? What's so funny, bro?
What you mean, bro? I'm lit, bro. Bro, that's my grandma. Great shit.
Show us. Show us.
What you mean?
People laugh when they're nervous. People laugh when they're nervous. Like nobody's telling jokes or anything. Like, what's so funny, dude?
Alright, bro.
I think you're just nervous, bro. I think you're just nervous. That's why you keep laughing uncontrollably. Oh, he's not nervous no more. Go ahead, laugh, bro. Keep laughing.
I don't know what to say now, bro.
There we go. That's a nervous laugh. That's a nervous laugh, bro. Do I make you nervous? Do I make you nervous, bro?
Now that sounds weird, bro. Now you making it sound weird. Like,
Well, you're sitting here giggling, bro. And I'm not even trying to make you laugh.
it's lit, bro.
What's lit? What's lit?
People in here, bro.
Yeah, maybe this is a baby live, bro. This is a baby live, bro. This is not lit, bro. This is not lit. Bro, you say you're Haitian. Do you speak Haiti? Do you speak your language? Oh, he ran. Whatever. Yo, after I said these were the original Haitians, he didn't say anything. All he said was, my grandma. And he kept laughing. It's like, what the fuck so fucking funny, dude? Holy fuck.
Bro.
What? What's up?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You like a white man, bro. You keep saying that you indigenous and this. You ain't.
Bro, listen, I'm the same color as you, bro.
Mexican, bro.
I'm the same color as you, bro.
Mexican, bro.
I'm the same color as you.
No. Fuck no.
I'm the same color as you, bro.
Look at my profile.
Yeah, bro, I'm the same color as you, bro. So if I'm white, that must mean you too, bro. You too.
No, you a white.
I'm the same color as you, bro. Put your camera on then. Put your camera on. I'm the same color as you, bro.
Where?
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Put your camera on, bro. Go ahead, put your camera on.
Fucking white Mexican, bro.
Put your camera on, bro.
It's okay. It's okay, bro.
Bro, listen, I think it's so funny how you guys think that hurts me. Because if you're supposed to be black and I'm the same color as you and you're calling me white or whatever, bro, I'm the same color as you, bro. I'm the yes, I am, bro. Look at the lightest part of my body. The lightest part of my body is the same color as your face, bro. Look at that. That's the same color as your face. The lightest part of my body is the same color as your face. And you're the one that's supposed to be black. You're the one that's supposed to be black, bro. You're the one that's supposed to be black, though. Bro, you're the one that's supposed to be black, and I'm the same color as you, so that means you're white. Look at your picture. It matches the lightest part of my body, bro. Your skin matches the lightest part of my body right here. Bro, that doesn't hurt me. I'm not white or Mexican. Bro, that's what your community called you. They called you white boy. That don't hurt me. Your people called you white boy. That's why you're projecting, bro, your own insecurity. Bro, you're projecting your insecurity. Your community called you white boy because the only people that come on here and call people white boy are mulattoes like you. Look, you are the same color as my palm, bro. You are the same color as my palm, bro. You are the same color as my palm. The palest part of my body. Bro, look at you. Bro, you're calling people white and you're the lightest part of my body, bro. You're white. You're white. Show us your mom, bro. What color is your mom? You got a white mom? I think you got a white mom, bro. You got a white... Yo, see how he didn't want to answer that? It's because he's got a white mom. You! Put your camera on. Yeah, put your camera on. Bro, listen, you're calling me white, but I'm darker than you. Prove me wrong, then. Put your camera on. Yeah, look, he's gonna be the same color as my fucking palm. He's gonna be the same color as my fucking palm. Come on, put your camera on, bro. Put your camera on. No, you gotta press the red button, bro. Yeah, dude, you're pale, bro. You got called white boy by your own people. That's why you get on here, call people white boy. Yeah, show your face. Bro, you're pale. You're pale. You look white. You're half white. Yeah, look at this. Look at this guy. I'm the same color as him, and he's calling people white. Bro, you're in the shade. Go in the light. Go in the light, bro. Look, he had to go stand in a dark-ass corner. Oh, he ran. He dropped. He ran. Yo, I can go stand in a dark-ass corner, too, like that. I can go like that, too. I can go like that, too, bro. I can go in a dark-ass corner like that, too, motherfucker. Oh, fuck. Yo, I look like how I'm supposed to look. You're the one calling people white and pale, bro. You had to go into a dark-ass corner and turn your camera on and be like, yeah, yo, I'm dark. I'm dark, yo. Yeah, I'm darker than you. I told you go in the fucking light because I'm the same color as you, bro. You're calling me white. That's because what your own community called you. Bro, I've been doing this every day for 2-3 years. The only people that call me white are fucking people like you. Mulattoes that never put their camera on. I want you to put your camera on and come into the light. Because this is what he did. He's like, yo, I'm dark. And he went into the dark like this. He was like, yeah, see? Look. Yeah, look. Yeah, look. Motherfucker, I can do that too, bro. You're white. Projecting his own insecurities. He's got blue eyes even. And you got orange hair, bro. You got like blonde beard hair, bro. You're not fucking... You see what I mean? You see what I mean? You got blonde beard hair, bro. That's what I mean. Yeah, it looks like you got blue eyes, bro. You got blonde beard hair, too. Like, bro, you're white. You're white. Do you speak your language? The up and going andas. Nuh-uh. Say, That's no in Seneca. Yeah, you got orange or blondish beard hair, bro. I'm looking at your picture, bro. Yeah, it's not even black hair, bro, coming out your face. It's like blondish, reddish hair, bro, coming out your face. Yeah, look at his picture. It's not even like black hair. It's reddish brown blonde hair coming out of his face. Yeah, motherfucker's colonizer, calling people white. That's his own insecurity. That's his own projection. I promise you, I'm willing to bet money on it. He was called white boy by real black people growing up. That's why he gets on here and calls other people that he thinks he's darker than white people or white and all that. I've only been called white people white by mulattoes. And it's like, turn your camera on, dude. He's mad that I have a fucking culture that's not white or black. Nobody calls me white. Yeah, nobody calls me white either, bro. Just fucking mad half white boys like you. Both my parents are native. All four of my grandparents are native. I got a drop of white in me, but I got a drop of black too. And I wouldn't count either or. I wouldn't count either or. Would you count 1%? I won't count 1%. So, I don't count it. And plus, I'm damn near full-blooded anyway. You look nothing like a white person. They think that hurts me, but when a black person is trying to say you're a white person, what they're saying is you're their master, you're their daddy, you're the people that dominated them for 400 years. So especially when a fucking black person is calling me white, that does not hurt my feelings at all. Especially when a black person is saying it. It's like, you're saying I am the people that dominated you for 400 years that your people were calling master and daddy. That's what you're saying I am to you. You're saying I'm part of those people that dominated you. That's supposed to hurt me? What it is they're trying to pull reverse psychology on you and make you pick blackness or choose them without you picking them. It's because they live in a black and white world. They live in a black and white world. If you're not black, you're white. If you're not white, you're black. That's how they live. Solitaire's parents are whiter than him, probably. He can't be not mixed. That's ridiculous. You see what I mean? He's got literal blonde and red beard hair coming out his face, yo. And his picture he's fucking as light as my fucking palm, yo. Is what I mean. It's like that's the only people that get on here and call people white are fucking motherfuckers that are half white themselves. Nope, my parents are both darker than me. Well, your mom must have cheated with the fucking white mailman because the white mailman because you got red beard hair, bro. And you're fucking light skin, bro. You are a light skin, bro. Calling people white. Sorry I had to check you, bro, and put you in your place, but we all know what you did there. You went in the dark and stood there. This is him. This is exactly what he did. Yeah, yo, you're not darker than me. Look at his picture. Light skin, not white. That is white. That is white, bro. You're calling people white. That's your own insecurity, bro. Maybe you won't go around and call people white anymore. Native Americans are not supposed to be darker than black people. And if you're the one that calls yourself black and I am the same color as you, that means you're the one that's fucking white, bro. You white? Yeah, bro. Listen, I'm Seneca, but whatever, bro. I just made you look dumb. I made you look dumb, bro. You couldn't even come on the camera and stand in the light. It's because you're fucking white, bro. That's why. Bro, come on up here. Send a request and turn your camera on and stand in the light, bro. Don't be standing in the dark like you did last time, bro. He don't want to do that. He said we not the same color. Yeah, but bro, it's the thing. You're calling people white when you're fucking white, bro. That's the thing. Do you speak any other language besides a European language? Do you listen to any other music besides music in the European English language? Do you wear what brands do you what are your most expensive brands? They're probably European designer brands, right? This is what I mean, bro. You're the one that's fucking white. You don't wear anything that's fucking black. You wear white man clothes. You wear all that shit. I'm from America, duh. Yeah, dude, you're a fucking mulatto, bro. You're not a light skin, bro. You're a white man with black ancestry. That's what you are. You're a white man with black ancestry, bro. That's what you are. 100%. White man with black ancestry. You're not black with white ancestry. You are white with black ancestry. You are from Siberia. Oh, I went from being white to being Siberian now. You see how they don't actually believe what they're saying? They're just saying it just to hurt people. He doesn't think I'm white. He's just saying that to hurt me. He doesn't think he's saying that I'm from Siberia now. Siberia is in Asia. That's not white people. What? So which is it? And then he was calling me Mexican. See, what they do is they try to find one that to get under your skin. They're like pests, yo. He's just lost, bro. I mean, yeah, I would hate if I was the two worst things on a planet too. European and African. Yo, red and yellow versus white and black. Who would win? Let's do it, yo. Red and yellow versus white and black, yo. Oh. We dominate them, yo. Our population is through the roof, yo. We'd overrun them. Red and yellow versus white and black. I'm down. You know the answer to that? See, now he wants to be white. Bro, you are so white, bro. It's not even funny, bro. You got literal fucking red beard hair, bro. You're so white. Fucking hairy like a white person, too. Yeah, it looks like, you look like, when I squint my eyes, you look like Mac Miller or something. That's the kind of white guy you look like. When I squint my eyes and look at your picture, because it's so small, you look like Mac Miller or something, bro. That's the kind of white guy you look like, bro. You couldn't even, like, put your face in the camera. You had to go, like, stand in the dark, bro. Oh, I wish he would come back up. You're whiter than me. Bro, you're the one that's black. Native Americans are supposed to be lighter than black people, bro. I'm not supposed to be the same color as you if you're the one that's supposed to be black. That means you're the one that's white. You're the one that's light. If you're the one that's black and I'm the same color as you, yeah, dude. Yeah, you lost that one, bro. Black Americans, we have shades. Bro, you're a white man with black ancestry, bro. You're whiter than me with the Yo, that's what you see what I mean? That's what it is to them. Listen, that I don't care that I got a drop of white ancestry, bro. Like what they're trying to do is they're trying to make you pick blackness without picking blackness. I don't live in a black and white world. Just because I go out of my way to be nothing like black people doesn't mean I try to be like white people, yo. Just because I'm debating someone that's black doesn't mean I side with people that are white. That's your guys' fucking problem. You guys live in a black and white world. Seriously. Just because someone's not black doesn't mean they're white. Don't pick black. You ain't like us. You're not black, bro. Stop saying us and we. They do not claim you, bro. They're in here talking shit about you, bro. You are not black. You guys are fake black people, bro. You guys are watered down black people. Whitewashed black people. You guys think you're pink and red when you guys are supposed to be blue. Purple. You are not who you are. Know your real name. Don't sound like Indian name to me. What? Ronald Thomas. That's my government name. My real name is Jaoyai. My slave name is Ronald Thomas. Yeah, and I'm a real person. But go ahead, bro. Do whatever you gotta do to try to expose me, whatever, bro. My life's an open book. You guys literally just bring traffic to my page. You are a white man? No. I know that you guys wish I was, but there's nothing white about me, bro. I mean, the reason why you guys haven't posted my mugshots and my charges is because it says American Indian next to my race. That's the only reason why these motherfuckers haven't posted my charges or anything. Is because next to my race it says American Indian. That's why they would just make me look gangster, yo. Fucking assault, fucking possession. And that's in their mind. They're like, yo, we can't make him look cooler than us. To them, that's pride to them, having charges and mugshots. Like, that's the world that they live in. That's like, they make their mugshots their profile pictures. Like, that's the only reason why they haven't posted my charges. It's because next to it says American Indian, and that's way too gangster for them to be posting, you know? Yo, it's like they're so set on trying to like beg people to think that I'm white. It's like, bro, I'm not gonna be as dark as a Mexican. I'm from the north. Natives where I'm from are this light, bro. We're pretty light. You need thug life shades. They hate it, I know. All they do is hate. Is because you punch up when you're hating on me. When I go back and forth with you, I'm punching down and I'm making myself look bad. You can't respond. I get so much hate from black men. Black men are so threatened by me. Like, they can't go a day without my nuts in their mouth. They can't go a day without my sack in their mouth. They're extremely threatened by me, threatening to kill me, making AI of me. Straight fantasy, yo. Yeah, they have to make AI of me in coffins every day. Oh, that don't scare me. Fucking sending me my address doesn't scare me either. Fuck. Yeah, it's like sending me my address with pictures of target practice when you live on the whole other side of the country does not fucking scare me. That don't scare me. Putting pictures of me in coffins on AI does not scare me. Telling me you're gonna kill me every fucking day does not fucking scare me. And you know what? I still go outside every fucking day. I still go to the hood. I'm still on every fucking street. I'm still all around everywhere. And it's like, people know who I am. People see me. Like, what are you gonna do? Try to kill me because of TikTok? You're gonna try to hurt me because you can't control yourself? Because the truth hurts that much? You can't handle the truth? So you want to try to hurt people about it? Dang, that's not the way of a warrior. You can't even control yourself. Oh my god, you only have 2.5 thousand followers and you're experiencing all this? Yeah, yo. Imagine, yeah, you see what I mean? They know I'm about to blow up. I'm gonna blow up one day. I'm gonna blow up. It's gonna be a big blow up too. Yeah. Oh, coffee. It's gonna be a big blow up. They're just mad, yo. They're just mad that the real Indians, that the New York Indians, the concrete natives, don't co-sign their bullshit. I'm a city native. I don't co-sign their bullshit. You need more coffee? I don't co-sign none of that shit. Yeah, I'm not co-signing none of that shit. Yo, look, he's still in here after we just bullied him real bad. Let me reset. All right, everybody come right back. How do we get Muskogee Creek Nation to go after Mike TV? Michael Lane Jr. Yo, I seen his family, yo. Is he part of the tribe, though?
Yo, bro.
Yo,
I was just like thinking, yeah, like I feel like you have an idea that all black people when it's still native culture or like disrespect native people when you had a picture of the Taino people, right, up in your previous live, right?
yeah.
Basically, in my home country, Jamaica, yeah, of course, like after slavery and everything, we've had a lot of West Africans coming over and the Taino people there before us, but our literal like coat of arms, one of our flags is a picture of a Taino person. And we have a lot of respect for them, you feel me? So it's like some African people, some Caribbean people, we do have a lot of respect for you people. And I feel like we shouldn't push a narrative that we all hate each other, you feel me?
Yeah, dude. It's kind of like people like, it's not even, we're not even doing anything, bro. It's the black community that is burning all the bridges. It's like a few bad apples, not a few, a lot of bad apples are ruining it for the whole group.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I get that, honestly. And like, I feel like it's really damaging when people don't want to accept that.
Yeah, it's very damaging. They don't realize how much damage they're causing. Like I kind of lost all respect. Like I never really respected the colonizers, and we were raised right to respect black people, that they came with the colonizers by force, actually, that they were their slaves and all that. Now I don't really want to respect them if they all want to if they all think that this is their land and they're owed something that's actually ours. Fuck that. I'm just wasting my energy, you know. So
honestly, like, yeah, bro, I get that. Like, the thing is, most black people wouldn't respect someone who's pretending to be native if they're not native, right? Like, we do try to hold each other accountable. I know, like, recently there's been an overwhelming amount, especially like rappers and shit, that pretend to be native, but it's
yeah, yo, that's weird.
But regardless, like a lot of us do respect you guys. I'm just saying, like, I don't think we should spread too much hate. I know you're not purposely trying to, feel me, but I'm just saying, like, it's coming from both sides, you feel me?
It's not coming from both sides. Maybe I'm the only native that really fights back, yo. It's just coming from one side. I'm the only native that fights back like this.
Yeah, nah, I get, like, there's not many other ways you could really fight back, you feel me? So I get that, but at the same time, like, it's not all black people, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know, bro. There's some good ones out there, I know. Yo!
Yeah.
Alright, bro.
That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
Yeah.
Be safe, bro.
You too, peace. Baby guy. Go. Sigwa, you fucking knocked my shit down, yo. Oh! Keeps knocking down my rubber bands, yo. Damn, these motherfuckers are brutal, yo. You're white! That's like their first insult, yo. Why? How come a mulatto, their first insult is to call someone white? It's because that's what would hurt you. If someone called you that. Is that what would hurt you if someone was call you that? Because I noticed that. Yeah. It's like all these mulattoes on here calling me white. It's like, motherfucker, I bet you got more white DNA than me. What the fuck you talking about calling me fucking white for? Yeah, it's like, I think you got called white and it hurt you real bad. Now you want to call other people white. Yo, listen, calling me white and you're black doesn't hurt my feelings. Natives are not supposed to be blacker or darker than fucking white or black people. We're not supposed to be darker than you. We're supposed to be lighter than you. So calling me white doesn't hurt my feelings. I look like how I'm supposed to look. And especially if you're the same color as me and you're the one that's supposed to be fucking black and I'm the same color as you and you're calling me white? Nah, motherfucker, you're white because you're supposed to be black. How am I the same color as you? Goddamn. Oh, is this done? Yep. Yo, yeah, hey. Kuya hojinaya, kuya hojinaya. Here we go. All right, whatever. If you guys want to watch, go on YouTube. Yo. Maya Sora. Third eye. Maya third eye. Yo, their mask got the third eye on these Maya masks. Yo, why do so many people talk shit about me, yo? Like, why would you talk shit about me, yo? Like, if you really wanted to be my friend, you could be my friend. But it's like, whatever, yo. You'd rather be on that side. You guys are on the wrong side. Just so you guys know. If you're on my side, you're winning. If you're on the hating side, you're losing. Because you're hating because you lost. That's why you're hating. The reason why I'm not hating and I'm not mad is because we're winning. We won, yo. The reason why they're mad and all that is because they fucking lost. The reason why they gotta spend all day long trying to make me and us look bad is because they spend all day long making us look good. When they're denying their own roots and claiming to be what we are, yeah, they're making us look good. So that's why they gotta spend all day making us look bad. It's because when you deny your own roots and you claim, no, I am what Joya is, you make me look good. Even when I'm just sitting here chilling. Sitting here chilling like a villain. Yeah, it's crazy out here. Yo, you guys are... Yo, I heard Gaddy can't read. Gaddy, the guy that says, get in here, get in here, get in here. I heard he can't read, yo. Wow, yo. That's dumb. I'm not even gonna say anything. That's so dumb, yo. Ah.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on?
Hey, I'm really excited to talk to you, dude. I've been watching you for a while, man, and
Thank you.
like I really respect what you're doing for the people, man. I grew up knowing a guy named Paul who was a Ojibwe, like one of the coolest people I've ever met, dude. He was an explorer, went to Egypt, like one of the coolest people ever, man. And like, I just have a genuine question, man. Because I've spent a lot of time in powwows and stuff, and like, why is it? And I don't mean to be ugly or judgmental. Okay, this is from an honest, loving place. Why is it that so many natives from all kinds of different tribes, as a people, like we suffer right from alcohol? Why is it that we are like above all other people, right? Like it just whoops us.
It's because the
You know?
scientific
Do you
reason,
know,
the science,
like, why?
the scientific reason is because we don't have the enzymes in our blood to combat the alcohol. We don't have enough enzymes in our blood, and that's because we got a different genetic makeup. We've been split off from them since our creation. Actually, we don't even have the same set of ancestors, so our genetic makeup is different, and we come from a more older, ancient bloodline. This is also like why 97% of us drop dead from disease was because our immune systems are more ancient, more pure. They call that pathogen spillover. Is when a younger invasive species infects the older indigenous or native species. Because the older indigenous species, native species, has a pure immune system that's older, while the younger invasive species, their immune system mutated and got stronger and all that. So that's what happened.
But like real quick though, like
Also, some say it's a curse too. Some say that we're cursed.
Yeah, I heard that. But real quick, and I'll drop, bro. One more, like, so like another thing too, right? Is like the ancients, the people of the old ways and the old ways of the tribes, like it's never been talked about. Like they never brewed alcohol. Like that was a foreign thing to them. They didn't ferment for alcohol purposes ever. Like I've never heard of a tribe doing that ever.
Yeah, no, they gave it to us as like a medicine, and then it became weaponized. The white man brought it. We had our own stuff. We weren't drinking. Our stuff was like psychedelics, really.
Bro, I appreciate you, man. You have a good one.
Yeah, you too, bro. Peace.
Let's go, man.
What's up?
just have a few questions again. So I saw your prompt earlier. I think it was at least. How do you feel about like the black community saying that that you are them and that they are you?
That
Like,
shit
like,
pisses me the fuck off, bro. I think they're a bunch of culture vultures and soulless people having a midlife identity crisis. I think they're victim minded. I think they're doing it for a handout. I think they're just doing it because they're drama starters and they like to cause chaos. They're fucking more racist than white supremacist racists. They are white supremacists and blackface.
Okay. And yeah, I would be inclined to agree with you. I 100% agree. If and I'm sorry, but like what is your like lineage? I guess
What's my what?
like lineage, like you know, I don't want to say something fucking weird, like what tribe?
Oh, my lineage. What? So
Yeah,
I'm Seneca.
lineage.
I'm Seneca. Have you heard of the Iroquois?
Okay. Yeah.
That's what I am.
That's cool. Okay.
Haudenosaunee.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Okay. Well, hey, yeah, I just, it's funny because, like, not even 3 miles down from you, there's a African American saying that Native Americans are black. So, there's that.
Yeah, no, they're lying, dude. They're African. Black people are African. They're what majority of black Americans have European ancestry. So they don't think they're African because they got lightened up from the European ancestry. Now they think they look like Native Americans because they straighten their hair and wear wigs all the time. That's not them, Real Native Americans don't have to wear wigs and straighten their hair. Their hair is just naturally straight.
Right. And then, like, another debate that I guess they have is, like, they're like, well, how do you think natives got to, like, Africa? Or how do you think the Africans got to, like, the Americans, right? And I'm like, well, like, that would mean that everybody is black. Like, everybody is black. Like, everybody, like, depending on...
I don't, that's a theory, bro. That's a theory. That's the out of Africa theory. Do you believe in the Big Bang theory?
Yeah.
That nothing hit nothing and it created a Big Bang? You believe that?
No, it was compression.
Yeah. That's the theory. It's like the out of Africa theory. I believe that life began here in the Americas, and science agrees with me too.
I mean, I wouldn't blame you for believing that because, like, like, there's virtually no difference. Like, in the continent of Africa, you can look like 100,000 years, they're doing the same shit they're doing now. Like, there's no difference. The infrastructure is the exact same, So
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. All right, well, hey, I'm sorry. It was a long talking to you, all right, bro?
All right, bro. Peace. You making shit up? Y'all make shit up, bro. I live in reality, bro. Y'all live in La La Land, delusional land, fantasy land, pretending to be Indians, yo. Yo, you guys gotta wear wigs forever now if you want to be Indian, because as soon as you take that wig off, we're gonna see your curly hair. It's gonna be like, that's African hair. So what are you gonna do? Wear a wig forever? Stinky ass wig the rest of your life? Is that what you're gonna wear? Jeez, yo. Jeez, yo, that's crazy, yo. That's crazy. It's wild to me, yo. How you could just give up on yourself like that. Give up on your ancestors like that. Yo, they had corn. Corn in the fucking America or Hindu. It's going in the book. Wrap text through. Make it the size you want. You're gonna go to layout. You're gonna go to margins, narrow, so you can fit as much lettering on it as you want. We're gonna look up, so corn in India. ancient India. Always put ancient. This page is gonna be about corn. Yo, they got Indian corn too, it looks like, yo. Yo, your guys' ancestors should be ashamed of y'all. Y'all are $5 Indians, yo. Y'all are $5 Indians, so they think that if you're Asian or Siberian looking, that means you're a $5 Indian. No, if you're mulatto looking, that means you're a fucking $5 Indian, yo. Straight up. Those were the tribes that had that. Those were the tribes that had that. No white person could pretend to be Indian and get away with it. Neither could a black person, but you know who did? And you know who's still doing it? The mulattoes. Mulattoes were your $5 Indians. Watch this. Yep. So what you're going to do is you're going to look this up. Was there mulatto $5 Indians? Yes, during the late 19th century, there were indeed people who paid as little as $5 to fraudulently... Hold on, let me get you guys over here settled on YouTube. To fraudulently register as Native Americans on the Dawes Rolls. So this is the $5 tribes, the 5 civilized tribes. Freedmen, Chickasaw, Seminole, Muskogee Creek, mulattoes. So was there mulatto $5 Indians? Yes, there was mulatto $5 Indians. That's who these people are today. So it doesn't make sense a white person pretending to be Indian and getting away with it. Neither does a black person. But a mulatto, all they gotta do is straighten their hair. Shave off their facial hair. Fucking maybe squint a little bit more. And they're good. Straight up. I'm telling you, this is what's going on, people. And this is what has been going on. It's fucking the mulattoes doing it. It said Freedman. It didn't say Freedman. What the fuck are you talking about? Was there $5 mulatto $5 Indians? Yes. Yes. There were indeed people who paid as little as $5. The payments were often made to clerks or field agents who were willing to overlook lack of real native ancestry. In some cases, the fraud was so widespread, it became a systematic problem with white and even black men intermarrying with native women, then using the resulting children's appearance to claim membership. Boom. There you go. So all these people on here, all these black people that claim they're Choctaw, Chickasaw, Seminoles, Muskogee Creek, doesn't mean necessarily their black ancestor was a $5 Indian. These people got white ancestors too. Don't let these people fucking fool you. Just because they talk shit about white people doesn't mean that they don't have their ancestry. Slavery happened and the slave masters added their DNA. Washington, Franklin, come on, Madison. You only know black people with those last names, yo. It's because they were descendants of the slaves, yo. Stay stealing information from me? Dude, nobody even watches you. This is another ginger fucking mulatto. Look at Opium. Hold on, everybody go to his page. Look at this guy. Go to Opium, one page. Another ginger mulatto. Yeah, he's saying people steal his... Bro, I don't even watch any of y'all. I don't go to any of your guys' lives or any of that. You're in here stealing my information because you're in here watching me. How could I steal information from y'all when I don't watch any of your guys' shit? Yeah, that's all they do is say people stole shit. $5 Indians, yo. Learn who these $5 Indians are. Because these African Americans that are claiming that they're Indian and they claim 5 civilized tribes, they got white ancestors too. And that's the funny part. Some of their native ancestry comes from their $5 white ancestor that was in the 5 civilized tribes. That's who these people are. That's why they say they don't look like Africans. They think they look native. It's because they got white European ancestry. And that's probably, it's either their mulatto ancestor, and it said here even their black people were freedmen or $5 Indians too. So it all makes sense. So let's see how many $5 Indians there was. How many? Yo, this shit was happening way before 1898 though. On my Facebook, I got one about this Muskogee Creek chief. There's a couple of them. White guys, black guys, and mulatto guys, all Muskogee Creek chiefs in the early 1800s. It's like, that don't make sense. That don't make any sense. At all. So check this out. So let's talk about it. Spark this up. The reason why you haven't seen any of these pretendians take the tribe to court is because they don't have the documents. They want natives to try to take them to court. It's like, no, why the fuck would we take a pretendian to court? We don't give a fuck about you. If you are claiming that the tribe kicked you out based on your skin color, take the tribe to court. You will win that all day long, yo. You'll win that all day long. Why don't you? Oh, it's because they're fucking lying. That's why. So Cherokee, let's look up. Let's see. I'm going to show you the real reason. Cherokee net worth. Cherokee das. Wait, what? The fuck? Who the fuck is that? What? Yo. Yo, it's a bad website, yo. That's gross. Yo, what? Even on... What the fuck? Yo, we got pretendian corn stars, yo. Pretendian corn stars. Woo! Oh, that is funny. That's not even... I spelled it wrong, yo. That is crazy, yo. That is crazy. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Pretending corn stars, yo. That's wild, yo. Oh my god, yo. That's wild. That is so wild. It spelled it Carrie G. And it came out like that. Nation. There we go. Cherokee Nation net worth. They got over 250,000 members. And its wealth comes from a diverse business portfolio that includes gaming, hospitality, healthcare, manufacturing, and education. While Cherokee does not publish a single net worth, yeah, it's not going to say. But there's a reason why people are going after that. Imagine wanting to be a different race in shame. In shame. Yeah, yo, that's like the most... Dude, she hates herself, yo. It's like, you really think you're fucking us, yo. Oh, man. Yeah, 380,000, yo. That's just the one tribe. There's 2 other ones. That's just the one. That's just the one Cherokee Nation. There's 2 other ones. Did you know there's 150 Cherokee Nations that are fighting for state recognition right now? And they're all pretendians? Do I think some of these people have native ancestry? Yeah. 1 or 2. But that's the thing, though. It's like, we're starting to realize everybody got native ancestry in them. How come everybody's grandma is native? Why is it never the grandpa? Why is it never the Hold on, let's look up Blackfoot.
Scientists finally analyzed ancient Sumerian DNA in 2023. They discovered
These are the tribes they claim.
everything we thought we knew about human migration and the origins of civilization itself.
10 richest Native American tribes in 2023. Let's check this out. Squamish, 78 million net worth. What the fuck? Hannahville Indian community, 103 million. Yo, you know what? These are the tribes that got like 45 people in their tribe, and they get fucking 10,000 a month. You know? Yeah, these are the tribes that got nobody in their tribe. Oneida Nation. Well, maybe they got a lot of people in their tribe, but Oneida Nation is 5th richest. 1 billion? What the fuck? Yo, they get bread, yo. Holy shit. Dude, 1 billion. Holy fuck, yo. What the fuck, yo? That's crazy. That is so wild. What? 1 billion? 2.5 billion? Yo, this is why they want to be native. Navajo Nation, 2.5 billion? Yo, why do they always say Navajos don't have no money? Shakopee Medawankanton. Sorry if I butchered it. 2.7 billion. Yo, Seneca Nation wasn't even on there. Yo, that's seized, yo. Seminole. Seminole at 764 million. Well, you know what? Maybe we don't want to be on there.
Yo, Joya, what's going on?
Michael?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Nothing much, man. Just wanted to come and see what was going on. What's up?
We're chilling today in class. We're learning right now. We're looking at the 10 richest tribes.
Heck yeah, bro.
You gonna go to practice the 26?
Yep, you already know.
We gotta have practice soon, bro.
Yeah, real soon. We gotta have practice, and if we can also have it at my house too.
Word.
Can cook on the grill. You don't be in the garage scene.
Set it up, bro, and we'll just you guys don't need our permission to have us come over and sing. Just have a date and let us know, and people will come.
Heck yeah, bro, for sure.
Yeah, you don't need our permission, bro. Just set up a date and we'll come. I'll come for sure. And I'm sure the other guys will. I'm sure the other guys will come too.
Oh yeah, food. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. Definitely. I'll give a date.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. Keep teaching.
Thanks, bro. All right. We'll take. It's gonna get it, bro. Peace. Hey, yeah, he's a good smoke dancer. That guy right there. If you go to his page, look at his page. He's got smoke dance videos. He's pretty good. Let's see. Hey, no, yo, kind of, hey, yo, way, yo, away, yo, eno, away, way, na, hange, aweno, away, yo, aweno, away, aweno, away, hang on, oh, way, yo, away, yo, eno, away, way, na, hange, aweno, away, yo, aweno, away, I will know we I when hungry, I will know away you when away when hungry, I will know way you. I will know away I will know away I go hey. There you go, a little tune for you. Let's see. Egypt now. We're looking for traces of corn in ancient Egypt. The fuck? Is she like grinding corn right here though? Is that what they're doing right there? She's making tortillas. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yo. In ancient Egypt, isn't that how they make fucking tortillas or fucking tacos? Come on, yo. In ancient Egypt, make it make sense, yo. Make it make sense. Don't forget about the sea cane mummies. You guys know about the sea cane mummies? I can't look it up, but just know that there's Coca-Cola mummies. Look up the Coca-Cola mummies on my YouTube channel if you guys want to watch that. Oh, yo, you guys gotta listen to this shit, yo. Oh, yeah, this is what we're listening to.
you ever hear the prophecies about that?
Yeah, sure. About religion specifically,
Well,
or the serpent's tails, or
yeah.
You guys gotta
serpents.
hear this shit.
It's all about that. It's all about that. Somebody pointed out to me the other day that, but I don't know if I told you this or not, that I never even thought about it, that this whole movement that's happening in the South.
I don't know who's
Because in that
talking.
story,
It's pretty good though.
they say that this white serpent is going to cross the ocean. It's going to come from the east and come here and attack the red serpent and nearly kill it. Nearly kill that red serpent. Like, be so badly wounded, won't even remember who it is. And it'll dominate this land
It's not
for a long time.
Coca-Cola. It's sea cane monkeys.
And then this black serpent is going to come from the south.
Cane
And
monkeys.
it's going to attack the white serpent and fight it. And
Yeah.
fight it so badly that
Booger sugar.
the white serpent's
Yes.
tail is not going to want to be a
Sea
part
cane
of this
monkeys,
fight,
not
and
my
it's going to break away and be broken, but break
You
away.
think black people build
And when that happens,
Bro, they build dung huts. But listen to this, guys. I want you guys to listen to this. It's very good.
the red serpent is going to drag himself up into the high ground away from this battle, and it's going to heal. It's going to go there to heal, go there to get better. And in the process of doing that white serpent's tail is going to follow that red serpent up into the hills, up into the high ground to heal as well, to get better. And this black serpent is gonna bite that white serpent's head and mortally wound him. And that white serpent is gonna get really badly hurt and go home. He's gonna go back into the salt water to the east and head back in the direction it came. And it'll sink below the water, like under the surface, and we won't see it again. And that black serpent will look at the red serpent up on the hill, and the tail up there beside it, and then it's gonna turn away, and then it'll make its way back down south where it came from, and we won't see it again either. And then the red serpent will heal, and the red serpent and the white tail will be healthy and happy again, and be the only ones here in the land. I've heard lots of people talk about that in my life, and the Crees, some of them Crees, they believe that these oil pipelines, that's the black serpent,
I got you. I'm coming
and that the oil economy is going to be what's going to kill that white serpent, and that the white serpent's tail broke off already. That's all these activists, environmental activists, that's been the last straw, watching this Mordorn happen and the tar sands and all these pipelines being crisscrossing, and the environmentalists, and they don't want nothing to do with it. And so they're joining allegiance in the hilly country with the red serpent, who's broken, who's destitute, who's going up into the hills and healing. And then somebody pointed out to me the other day, they said, is there any chance that that black serpent, that's like Black Lives Matter, and like this movement of black people in the South, they're all congregating in the South, and they're pushing on the white serpent, and they're fighting. And I thought, I never even thought of that. You know, I thought maybe China would come up, because they call that, the Chinese army, the Black Snake. And I thought maybe the Chinese were going to attack the United States and Canada, coming from some of them communist countries in the South, maybe allianced with, like Venezuela or, Bolivia or something like that, and strike, come up. And or that their alliance through the Russians with Cuba or something like that. That's what I was thinking. And then, I don't know why, I never even dawned on me. Well, wait a minute, there's a great big black serpent. And it's pissed. And it's organizing. And it has an enemy. Yeah. Maybe we'll see that. I don't know. Maybe that's that black serpent. No. I'm not really that worried about that. And people have asked me, well, how will we know? How will we know it's time? Well, we don't really need to know that because there's another whole set of prophecies about that. There's certain things we're going to see. And when we see them, it's time to go on the high ground. They said that first we're going to see strange diseases come that no one had ever seen before, and they were gonna kill people, and they will spread. They'll spread in the most natural way that we interact with each other, and then the trees will die from the tops down, and then the earth is going to get hot. It'll warm up. The actual earth itself will warm, where the animals like deer will, it'll be too warm for them to stand with all 4 feet on the ground, and they'll start standing on 3, lifting one at a time, moving them.
That's happening now.
And then we'll begin to see white animals born again.
It's happening right now.
And all of the white animals of the earth, they were all given the same instructions to turn against all the creatures that the original Hugga made, including the human beings. Destroy them. That's their only instructions. And they will see them again. And the reason is because the thunder beings will stop keeping them under the ground, because everyone will have stopped giving thanks and paying attention to the thunder beings. And so they'll stop trying to help. And then the water of the earth will turn on the human beings. And our giver of life will kill us. Will begin to kill humans. It'll be dangerous to drink her. And when that happens, we're supposed to go into the high ground and return to our original instructions and to support ourselves, sustain ourselves from the land, and to relearn who we are, and to pick up our culture that got scattered all over the ground.
She's not an E. She's just,
And
I got
to
her
live
fixed, bro.
be
She's
our
fucked up.
ancestors.
I got her fixed late in her life.
Because what's coming is that there will be a war, and there'll be fire in the sky. It's going to scorch across the sky. And the people will, they'll swarm out of the cities like rats. They said it'll be the same as when the rats jumped off the boats when they first came. And that we are not to go and get involved. And we are not to go and help them. And we need to keep our doors closed. Because they didn't come there to learn. And they didn't come there
We're supposed to go up in the hills.
to be peaceful.
We're supposed to go up in the hills and mind our own business and live off the land and go back to our original ways, our traditional ways, our instructions. That's what we're supposed to do right now. Since all this shit is happening, the trees started dying from the tops down, the strawberry fields, the weird animals are coming that were long extinct are coming back. All the white animals, all the signs are coming true. All the signs are coming true, even in other tribes. Yes, we are, and now too some why want to belong to our ways. Come on, Nagoji, you gotta stop, yo. You're getting me angry, yo. What's up, bro? It's cat.
They're gonna come because they're trying to survive. They're just trying to take whatever they get. And we were told what they say was that we will be able to smell the smell of rotting bodies in the air. It'll be on the wind. Death will be on the wind. And
It's on Rumble.
we're supposed to gather up all the knowledge holders, all the old ones and the young ones, who the knowledge of our ancestors was passed to them. And any of the people that are around us whose ancestors it was passed to them. It might not just be our own people. And we're supposed to keep them safe, put them away. They say we're supposed to put them in the ground, like in caves.
Did you hear that? He said that we're supposed to get all the smart people and all the elders and all the knowledge keepers and the children and put them underground in the caves. And a deep underground military bunker would be the best place for them for a natural cataclysm. We need to start building those, yo. If our people say that the world's going to end this way, why aren't we preparing for that?
And any of the people that are around us whose ancestors it was passed to them. It might not just be our own people. And we're supposed to keep them safe, put them away. They say we're supposed to put them in the ground, like in caves. And put them with the little kids. And we're supposed to stay closed our doors long enough that an entire babies that are born there will grow up to have their own children before we spread out, because the only people that are going to survive will be the people who continue to follow their original instructions. The people who continue to have a special, loving, full relationship with our mother. And no one else is going to make it. And they're going to kill themselves or starve to death. And so we need to wait for an entire generation to grow up never knowing this world, so they don't make it, they don't repeat it, and they won't miss it to make it new again. So when I go into the cities, I just see dead people.
He goes in the city, he just sees dead people. Me as a city native, I'm sitting here in shame, yo.
They just don't know it yet.
They just don't know. We just don't know it yet, I guess.
Who do you think originated that prophecy?
I don't know.
Sitting here
Our
in
people
shame,
talk
yo.
about it. The Hopis talk about it. Mayans talk about it.
I wish I knew who was talking.
I'm trying to remember who else I've heard.
He sounds like my people, though. This is what my
There
people's
was a series of,
accent sounds
This is
like.
like the end of the world prophecy or the serpent's prophecy?
They're
Or-
connected. They're the
the
same
same
damn thing.
He sounds like my people.
And it's not the end of the world. It might be the Christians' fucking end of the world prophecy. It might be.
The apocalypse.
It might be their apocalypse. I'm okay with it. And it might be the only thing the Indians are hanging on to have some hope.
Watch out.
But they began having a series of conferences. The first one they had was in 1947.
We have
and
more
all
of a
the
prophecy
head-
and it happens there.
Knowledge keepers and medicine men gathered. They had a meeting in Hopi country in 1947.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go and
And they
I
had
get my
another one.
own car.
In 1953, I think.
This
it
is
was.
on Rumble.
It was 1953 and it was in Tuscarora. And then
Yeah,
they
he
had
said
one in
1953.
1955,
1953 in Tuscarora, they had a prophecy meetup. They had Mayans, Hopis, Ungwehuen people, probably Lakotas, but definitely Hopis. They got lots of prophecies. Their prophecies are spot on. I've only seen Hopi prophecies really come true. Really. A lot of their prophecies come true. But they would meet up and share prophecies with each other. And they had a meet up in Tuscarora here in Niagara Falls in 1953. I wish there was a videotape for that. We gotta find these, yo. They're spitting game way back in the 1950s. But this is on Rumble. Go to Rumble and look up Serpent's Prophecy. It's just Serpent's Prophecy.
in 1957.
Right here.
And they carried right
Prophecy
on
of
till the 70s.
Serpents on Rumble.
And
Rumble.com.
they continued to share the prophecies and exchange medicine and seeds. And then big people began getting prepared. And it was at that point that we seen the first waves of Guanwe people all over North and South America go into the high ground. First ones, Ganyage was one of them. There's a Stony Boy community in the foothills of the Rocky Mountains. They went into the mountains in the 60s. They're still there, waiting, and still following their
It's called
instructions and living off the land.
Prophecy of Serpents by X Cited
There's a couple communities up north in northern Ontario
on Rumble.com.
that did that. I believe some of the Hopis have done that. That's essentially what the Zapatistas have done.
Dude, this is what I want to do the rest of my
And I
days.
think that we're seeing
just sit
another wave of that
online
happening again.
and fucking
We're seeing.
learn and fucking discover more fucking hidden knowledge out there and listen to people's stories. I'll do it for like a good 10 years and then I'll just go out there and teach. You know, I'm gonna study up. I got the fucking means to do it. Hold on, what the fuck? I got the means to do it. Come on, yo. Right? Right? Come on. I know I need to clean up. I need to clean that up. But usually, other than that, it's because I spilled the ashtray earlier. But other than that, pretty good. Got my little notebook. Hey, we sitting here taking notes. Why do they got corn in fucking India? Why are they called Indians? Why do they got Indian corn in India? They got fucking Indian corn in India. Come on, yo. There's a connection there that nobody's making right now. So what we're doing right now is we're making history. You know why? Because we are the first generation to have the technology that we have and the knowledge that we have. We are the woke generation. So I'm not trying to outshine my elders. I'm not trying to know more than my elders. I'm not trying to prove my elders wrong. I'm not trying to step on my elders' toes. I respect my elders. But we are the first generation to have a plethora of knowledge that we have access to. And we know a lot more than what our ancestors knew when they were our age. Just because of the day and age we live in and all the stuff that's out. People doom scroll and swipe all day, and they're soaking in and programming their mind and learning and brainwashing themselves, some of them. But if you spend this time wisely, learning the things that you're supposed to and making it, it's like a puzzle that you're working on. It's a puzzle what you're working on, you know? And you'll start to realize that we're supposed to do that. We've been separated. We were all one people before, and we've been separated. And people listen, it might have been, listen to the Middle Earth theory. You guys know the Middle Earth theory? That it was like Lord of the Rings and everybody was fucking, there was giants, little people, monster looking people, hairy fucking people, people with long noses, people with fucking real long necks, bald looking people, fucking people with real big nose, people with fucking, yeah, yo, all different species of different humans, like all the different monkeys, but that for us. All the different species of monkeys, right? Thousands, hundreds. Same for us. There were some of us with tails, some of us with hair all over our face, some of us with 6 legs and 6 arms. Yeah, yo, there was different fucking, that's the Middle Earth theory. Do I believe that? Maybe, maybe not. But it's definitely better than what they're saying, that you evolved from a monkey, that evolved from a rat, that evolved from a lizard, that evolved from a fucking tadpole. That's your story? That's not my story. Let's get back to it, though.
Seeing that in British Columbia with these people who are these so-called encampments. And I think that there's a part of it
I found
that's
this
about
last night, though. I was
activism and stopping this environmental catastrophe. But the motivation for stopping the environmental catastrophes is associated with this prophecy. Because if they're high ground and they're a place that they can go to live off the land gets destroyed, then they have no way to do that. That's the motivation. To survive what's coming. So our prophecies, there's no stopping them, what they're gonna do. There's no, they're gonna kill themselves off. Really, all it will take is China and Russia to kick the chair out from underneath the World Bank and the American dollar, and their economies will collapse. The entire Commonwealth economy will collapse, and those people will all starve to death.
Yeah, and it's entirely impossible to imagine an exchange of nuclear weapons.
Oh yeah, it's possible. Yeah, they're completely on different continents. They all watched Fukushima, and now they know that the incredible nuclear meltdown isn't that bad of a fallout from that distance.
Even though its effects haven't really been fully felt
But
or even studied.
that's how it'll be seen.
Hiroshima and Nagasaki are thriving cities today.
Exactly.
Of course, Iraq is highly lethal, and Afghanistan from all the depleted uranium they've been showering down there.
Yeah. So it's very likely. So that's what we were taught. That was what was passed to us when we were kids. That was our becoming men and women. What was passed to us about why it was important to keep our culture alive and our language. And we were told that we would see it in our lifetime. That we were going to be the generation of people who would be there and be the able-bodied ones to make sure that they get into the high ground. And we were told that that we had to be prepared. And it's funny because all of my sort of like generation of people that were raised with that, we're all doing that. We all got little hobby farms, and we all got fucking. Well, we all got we're growing crops and we're canning, and we're not doing it on a massive scale, but we're doing it enough that we're capable, and we know how, and that we're able. So because of that, for me, I basically spent my entire adult life preparing to get ready to move the people or move or to establish a place on high ground where the people can relearn who they are again, where we can figure it out, where we have the opportunity to figure it out, where we're not being manipulated and we're not being interfered with by, whether it's the Indian Act or whatever, and bring our language back to life again, in a living way, and bring our social economy back to life again, and to have a strong relationship with the land. And as I've been watching what's happening in the environment and what's happening politically and so on, and the development that's happening particularly in our territory in Southern Ontario and in Northern New York State, it's increasingly becoming more intensified. For me, anyways, the notion that it's time to go. We watched AIDS arrive, and it gets spread by our most intimate way to interact with each other, and no one knows where it comes from, and we don't know how to fix it. And the maple trees all die from the tops down.
How you doing, brother?
Good, how are you? What's up?
Yeah, I've been meaning to talk to you for a minute, bro. So I know we've had conversations before, but I was actually looking into
Babe,
some
can you
of
make
the
more
codices,
coffee?
bro, that were translated in the 15th century, right? And I actually came upon one, bro, that caught my eye, and it was written. So I'm Jamaica, bro, right? There was one that was written by an Aztec nobleman, and his name, and he was actually I think it was a great grandnephew or the nephew of one of the emperors. His name was Nesqualcoyotl, and he wrote a manuscript after the fall of the Mexica Tenochtitlan, because he wanted to record it because he saw that the Spanish were burning all the codexes. So he was the middle being converted, right, to Christianity, and he wanted to preserve the nobles' history, and he went back pretty far. So this manuscript, bro, that he wrote, it's actually a legitimate source. It's a primary source, and it was actually translated by some university professors. And I have a copy of the book, bro.
Do you?
And I wanted to actually give you a copy, bro, or give you a link if I could find one. But I was actually wanted to give you a copy, bro, because I know you like this kind of stuff.
Yeah, bro. Can you mail me it?
What was that, brother?
Can you mail me a copy?
Yeah, I want to give you a copy, bro, because I think it's gonna get your eye. It goes into some crazy history, bro, but it actually talks about some people coming from up north down the Gulf Coast. So they came from about the east and the east coast, but they came from around the Gulf Coast, bro. And he talks about the origins of some of the peoples that ended up becoming part of the Mesoamerican peoples, and he breaks it down to ages, right? But the reason why I like this book, bro, is because he breaks it down from the nobles' history, right? So we know that back in those days, they had a written history, bro. But he even goes into the laws. He goes into they had laws, dude. They had honor structure. They had all kinds of things, bro, that you're gonna really love, dude. And I know once you read this book, dog, it's gonna blow your mind, dog. Cause
Yeah, I'm excited, bro.
The boogers got a copy of it, bro, and they've all been fascinated with it.
Yeah, it sounds interesting, bro.
but you gotta accept the thing, and then I'll send you a face of it so you can see it in case you want to look it up. But if you want, I'll give you a paper copy of it.
Okay, bro. I followed you, so you can DM me now.
All right, bro. I'll send it to you right now. I'll send you the face of it, and I'm trying to see if I can't find a PDF copy, bro. I'll just send it to you wherever you want me to, dude, and that way you can have it.
Okay. Thank you, bro.
Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, see ya.
Yep.
I'm gonna DM you as soon as I get done taping this down. Cool. No. I'm not going to the powwow. I don't go to that powwow. I've never been to that powwow. I don't powwow no more, bro. I don't do powwow. I stomp dance. We don't do powwow over here, bro. We stomp dance. Pantera. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a thing right now. Hold on. This should take a mad long road.
In the shadow of the Statue of Liberty, one of the world's great public hospitals was built.
There you go. Sent you a DM. What is that? So Invictus.
Fucking acid rain killed, you know, and that Dutch elm tree bug come and it did the same thing and it killed the trees in the tops down. And then we watched that white buffalo get born. And now it's crazy. Now it's like I was just reading the other day. There's a park in Vancouver, a park, and there's like 10 pairs of white ravens. And there's an entire island of white black bears. And they've come across a whole series.
Let me read something to you guys. Mermen, mazemen, mermaidens, and civilization. Across the Middle East, there were legends that refine aspects of civilization. Writing, metalwork, astronomy, chemistry, and laws were brought in from the ocean, that is, from people who sail across the seas. In Egypt, the legend is that Osiris came from the west along with his grand visor. I told you Egypt was just an Atlantean colony, and that what Aztecs are. That's why modern day Egyptians look Mexican. But anyway, in Egypt, the legend was that Osiris came from the west along with his grand visor, Thoth, the Atlantean. Thoth, the Atlantean, right? And together they introduced civilization to the people of the Nile Valley. Babylonian fish gods carry seed bags. Hey! Containing the gifts of new plants. When they got that little briefcase, that bag that they carry. carry seed bags containing gifts of new plants. Mountains represented by pyramids and seas represented by wavy lines suggest that the fish gods have come from lands across the ocean. An Assyrian fish god, A, brings up the new world, the gift of the new world maize. Be quiet. That's what the Pope wears too. And it's not a pine cone, it's a corn. Everybody thinks it's a pine cone. That's way too fucking big to be a fucking pine cone. I'm sorry. Pine cones aren't that fucking big. That's what the Pope wears, the meat tree hat. The Pope wears the meat tree hat, and it has a fish eye on it and the open mouth. That's what the Pope's wearing. But you guys got to learn about the black Pope, the white Pope, and the gray Pope. The gray Pope is the Orsinis. So Rockefellers used to be Rothschilds. Rothschilds used to be Orsinis, and Orsinis are Maximas. Meter hat. Yep, the meat tree hat, whatever. Yeah, they think that's a pine cone. It's actually corn. And they're saying that these sea gods came from the west. Osiris came from the west with Thoth the Atlantean, who wrote the Emerald Tablets. So if they came from the west, that means they came from Atlantis or the Americas. When the pilgrims first came, they thought they were coming to where they found Atlantis, golden cities, fountains of youth, blah, 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 right? But, yeah, that's Dagon. That's a Sumerian fish god or sea god. The Pope wears the hat. When you say Amen or Amen, you're saying Amun Ra, which is a sun god. When you say Jesus, you're praying to Jesus, which is a thunder god. Hold on. Let's see. Where are they? Let me show you. Thunder beings. So these thunder beings, right? So there's thunder beings, right? Right here. Jesus, right? Jesus Christ is Zeus. Hey Zeus, hail Zeus. Krishna is Christ. Jesus, Zeus and Krishna is Jesus Christ. This is the same story that's happened all over the place. But they got to mask their gods. They got to mask their gods and try to hide their gods because they've demonized us. We don't have to hide our gods. Yeah, we got a thunder god. His name is Hanot. He lived underneath Niagara Falls and shot lightning bolts. Sounds like Thor. Sounds like Zeus. There's all types of thunder gods, right? So they have to keep praying to their thunder gods. You know, they can't stop praying to their thunder gods, and that's why they had to stop. And the thunder gods are some of the most important gods because there's shit in the earth that the thunders are keeping down. Once they stop praying to their thunder gods, once they stop praying to Jesus, they have to keep praying to Jesus because it's actually Zeus, which is a thunder god that keeps these fucking monsters and shit in the earth, yo. And that's what they're saying when stuff is gonna come out of the ground, monsters are gonna come out of the ground. Even in the movies, Godzilla vs. King Kong, there was a white dragon that came up and spit frozen air. I don't know about frozen air, but yeah, there's fucking dragons and shit in the earth that are so scary, they'll scare you to death by looking at it. You'll be scared to death. That's how scary they are. And that's what the thunders are doing. That's what they're doing. All these thunder gods, they're keeping these thunders down. Right? Like, even on this picture. So, even on this picture right here, you can see Hinot. He's shooting down a fucking, looks like three of them. You see 3 of them sticking out of the water? Yeah, here's another one of Hinot. Is a thunder spirit of the Iroquois Seneca people yep. But these thunder beings is what Jesus is. And they try to hide the fact that they're in Christianity that they're actually praying to this guy. They're praying to this guy. And they're praying to this guy. He's holding a piece of corn, yo. Come on. This is an Atlantean. So Sumerian, ancient Sumeria and Egypt, those were Atlantean colonies. Those were colonies like how the 13 colonies was a British colony. Who's Zeus's dad? I don't know who's Zeus's dad. We'll have to look that up. I can look that up in a minute. But check that out. It says Constantine's creation. That must have been like a Roman emperor or something. But Hail Zeus plus Krishna is Jesus Christ. And it's a thunder being, y'all. Kronos. Yeah, yo. But you see what I mean? Oh, yeah. So what I was talking about, how the Rockefellers used to be the Rothschilds, and the Rothschilds used to be the Orsinis, and the Orsinis used to be the Maximas. Well, the Maximas traced their bloodline back to the Iranian and Persian dynasties that say they trace their roots back to Gilgamesh and Nimrod. So they believe that they're descendants of gods. Now, you got indigenous people that lost their knowledge and they were brought up to believe that they're a primitive group of people. No, we had fucking shit like that. Our people used to say they're descendants of dragons. Not my people specifically, but here in the Americas, yes, you got tribes down south that say they descend from literal fucking serpents and dragon-like beings. And it's actually like two types of people, they say. The Sumerian tablets say this. There's two types of people. Also, Aztecs say this. Atlanteans. So you see how Sumeria, ancient Sumeria, the cradle of civilization, and Egypt, those were colonies to Atlantis. Also where the Aztecs came from. That was in the Atlantic Ocean. There was more continents besides what there is now. There is Atlantis, which was in the Atlantic Ocean. It was called Atlantis. Sumeria, ancient Sumeria, Mesopotamia, and Egypt were colonies to Atlantis. That's why Middle Easterners look like brown copper Mexicans too. They can look Mexican. That's why, and we're related to the Hindus, Indians too. So red and yellow people are basically copper, serpent, dragon-blooded people. Asiatic eyes. White people and black people are iron-blooded, are monkey iron-blooded people. Yeah, that's literally what it is. That's what it says in the fucking Sumerian tablets. This is what I learned. That there's two kinds of people. But we know there's the 4 tribes of man. Red, black, white, and yellow. Red and yellow are copper, serpent, dragon-blooded people. And black and white are monkey, iron-blooded people. Boom. One thinks they descend from gods. The other one thinks they descend from dragons. But they did have monkey gods, Hanuman. So Judaism is Hinduism. Zoroastrianism is what came before all that, though. Hinduism didn't come before Zoroastrianism. I'm still learning about that one, too. Iron-blooded black people are iron-blooded people. Well, here's the thing. You got people that have more iron in their blood, more copper in their blood, more magnesium, different types of metals in their blood. Aboriginals in Australia got gold in their blood. Literal gold in their blood. Come on. They got literal gold in their fucking blood. They're connected to the Lemurians because Lemuria or Kumeria is what connected Australia to India to Madagascar. It gets more Games of Thrones the further we get into it. Yeah, it was like Lord of the Rings. There's different types of people, we had kingdoms too. We still do. You got a northern Iroquoian kingdom and a southern Iroquoian kingdom. The northern Iroquois kingdom is in New York and Canada. The southern Iroquois kingdom is in the south. That's Cherokee, Tuscarora, Meherrin. Both Iroquois people have princesses and kings. Straight up royalty. Let's see what this guy sent me. Go check out my last video on it. It's like a 16-minute video. This is why we are connected to Mother Earth. Everything in Mother Earth is inside of our bodies. Yeah, yo, that's why you can take... That's why they took a native... Okay, so there's this study. They took the Native Americans' DNA, and they took the tree's DNA. The Native American had the same DNA as the tree. They took a plant. He had the same DNA as the plant. And everybody knows this is because we're made from the clay. We're made from the bones of those before, which was the giant people, the clay people, the tree people, the plant people, right? They say us, we're made from the corn too. And if you look it up, how much DNA you share with a corn, you share 50% DNA with a corn. So our creation stories are truth. They also say there's people that were made from monkey people, bird people, and fish people. The fish people is the Cro-Magnon. So there's different kinds of, I believe a lot of things, though. I believe a lot of things. Nobody can truly know, though. Nobody is truly gonna know. They're now just coming out and telling you guys what we've been talking about the past few years about fucking reptilians, grays, tall whites, and insectoids. So the insectoids that they're talking about is mantids. You guys know what mantids is? So I've seen the mantids before. Like, I had my eyes closed, and you know how when you close your eyes behind your eyelids, you can see lights and all that? Every time I close my eyes, I can see reds and blues and greens and all that, like that. I can see stuff behind my eyelids. Reds, blues, and it's dark and all that. That's all I see is just like boxes and lines and flashes and all that. But yeah, when I lay down, I can see the outline of fucking these mantids, yo. I can see stuff when I close my eyes, yo. I can see stuff moving behind my eyes, yo. Like there's something right here and another thing right there. And it's not just my phone and that. Like I can literally see stuff behind my eyelids. Also, there's a race of people on the planet that have extraterrestrial DNA that you have more cones in your eyes. So it's not something that you can see. So when someone shows you like a threaded shirt that's all red, you'll be able to see like pink threads, orange threads, and like maroon threads that the normal eye can't see. So there's people that have this extraterrestrial DNA that can see unique colors that we can't see. Like the world didn't know what blue, the color blue was until it was invented like very recently. It's because people couldn't see that color until it became a color, they say, which is very weird to me. The people that have this DNA that can see these is our people. You can pick up on colors that can't pick up this, and also it's the same people that can see gold. That's why when they came, the pirates, they could look out in the fucking water and see fucking gold, yo. They could see glaring gold just glowing off the fucking sky. They can see, look at a shirt and see the little threads. They can see tiny mistakes and colors and shit that sticks out, yo. They could look at a computer screen and see the green, red, and blue all like that. They got people like that, yo. Did you hear Australian Aboriginals had gold in their blood? Yeah, I just said that.
Of pure white grizzly bears. Not polar bears, grizzly bears. And it's obscene a number of white deer. In fact, there's a park. In Seneca territory, just across the river, or just across over there, the falls. It's full of white deer. And there's white moose being born, and elk. And we know that they're all been given the instruction to destroy the human beings. That's why they're all coming here.
Where did I hear that?
We haven't seen them in...
Look it up.
5,000 years, 10,000 years. The people out on the West Coast, they talk about it, that there was an eagle, there was a raven, and when the white raven returned, it meant that it was a new time. There was a change coming, and it's there. It's here. And then, we've seen even these white snakes are being born. And then
White snakes.
not one of our communities. Well, only one. One in all of our communities. You can drink the water. It's toxic. It'll hurt you. The water turned on us. So now we're trucking water in from a filtration plant. There's nothing lovingful about that. It's not our life giver. It's something where we're forcing it to be.
Yeah, yo, they're saying that the water turned on us now. The water is our father. Father water. Turned on us, yo. You can't drink the water. They say father sky, father water, but what's in the sky? Humidity, water. So, yo, that's crazy. Father water, grandfather thunders, that makes sense. That adds up. Mother earth, land and water, sky, land and sky, that adds up. Don't blame the water. The water turned on us, blame us. Hey, you got point a finger, you got three pointing back right at you. And then Onondaga Lake, I seen the video you reposted of Jake Edwards talking about Onondaga Lake being the most polluted lake in the world. 7th most polluted lake in the world. Yeah, yo, that's wild. That's the lake where the peacemaker brought his message, yo. And all that, where there was a solar eclipse. That's where they date our Confederacy. How they date our Confederacy is off a solar eclipse. 1142, there was a solar eclipse that went over Onondaga Lake. Took that as a thumbs up from creators, like, yep, you guys are doing the right thing, and that's how this started. But that's where the United States got their fucking shit. Their constitution. That's what also we're going to talk about in this book. So my book is pretty dope. It's pretty dope. It's all like the ancient cultures that stole their knowledge from indigenous people. So modern science, the roots to modern science is indigenous knowledge and teachings. People are not pure gold or evil.
Even remotely.
Yeah, you got good side and bad side.
And instead of focusing on changing the way we're interacting with our environment so that our water's healthy, we're putting in pipelines and we're putting in water treatment plants instead of apologizing to our mother for how we treated her and put the trees back, the filter for all the water. Yeah, so I believe that for me, I'm motivated now that I spent my whole life studying and learning and trying to get prepared. Not like it was like some kind of crazy, doomsday prepper. I guess kind of, but more about reconnecting to our culture and also the earth, our mom, and living apart with her.
That was a pretty good prophecy. That's a 25-minute of this guy just talking around the fire, it looks like. But, yo, that's the second time I learned. Just listen to it, and I learn something new every time I listen to it. It's fucking dope. It's dope. They're talking about the end times, yo. It's not dope. It's sad. Everyone is drinking the fluoride. Yeah, yo. It's to calcify your pineal gland. I know how to fucking crack your shit, though. Crack your pineal gland back open. You need a pine cone to do it. And then after you do it, the pine cone will wait a day. The pine cone will be. I'll show you guys. Okay, so the other day I had a pine cone fall in front of me that was brand new. It was like, didn't look like this. It was all like, looked like a piece of corn, like straight like that. I took it home and I'm sitting there playing with it and I start rubbing it on my forehead right here. Immediately, it fucking did something, yo. It had little prickly parts on it too, so it was like tingling it, yo. It fucking opened my third eye. I was so relaxed after that. And then after it fucking opened up after that. Oh shit, yo. But yeah, it has little pressure point or those things on it, and I was rubbing it right here on my head because it felt good. And every time I went over the spot, it would just tingle and feel real good. And after I was done, I was like so relaxed, yo. Better than any crystal, better than any fucking crystal, any fucking thing. How to decalcify the pineal gland? It didn't decalcify it. I just felt like I popped it or I did something. It did something. It definitely was like a real good feeling, yo. After I got that. And then after it popped up, open too. This is stronger than any fucking crystal. Anything. Yeah, it's like, it felt real good too. But you see these little sharp points in there? That's what felt good about it. It was like, oh, yeah, it felt real good. So, and then the next day it was all open like this. So it must have did something. It must have worked because it's all open good. I'm going to get another one. You're going to try it too? It feels good. You got to get it while it's all closed up though. And then wait 24 hours. It will open up. Fucking opened up all the way. Yee! Calm down. Hoey. Ayo, yo, ine. Yo, yo, ine. Ayo, yo, ine. Yo, yo, ine. Yo, yo, ine. Yo, yo, ine. Yo, ho. India, Mexico, Mesopotamia. There we go. Okay, now we're starting to talk. Let's see this. Now we're starting to talk a little bit. Now we're getting there. You know ho, I know I yo ho. Alright, I need to stop singing. Here you go. Sorry, y'all. God damn. Check that shit out. That shit is mad interesting, yo. These stars, that's Pleiades. It's gotta be. Across ancient carvings, the number 7 appears again. Serpents, stars, symbols repeat this count, carved independently, yet following the same numerical boundary. Let's copy that one. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. Here we go. I like that one. The fuck is this? The Dogon dialect. The fuck? Okay, hold on. The fuck is this shit? Yo, listen what it says. America rediscovered in the 15th century. So we're going to read this. America, rediscovered in the 15th century and repopulated in the 17th, was recovered Egypt in the Promised Land, or the land of the constellation of the Eagle. South American Indians had introduced civilization to Africa, thereby making Africa the second continent in the world to be civilized. So life did start in America. Spurred on by their South American Indian guests, the Africans built great empires that lasted for several thousand years at a time. Contrary to the popular myth in Western world, an advent of Europeans destroyed civilization in Africa rather than made it. Pretty interesting. Let's check this out though. According to the Dogon people of West Africa, ugly amphibious beings in the form of mermaids and mermen from the Sirius star system known as Nomos visited Earth. In ancient Sumer, Iraq, there was a deity known as Dagon, as the amphibious depiction that is associated with fertility and agriculture. That's what the Pope wears, that fish head. In New Grange, ancient outpost in Ireland, there is a chamber that could capture the site of the dog star Sirius. Oh yeah, so Dogon backwards is no god, and dog's star is god star. God rats. God rats. Rat gods. But anyway, Sirius, right? So the Dogon say they came from Sirius B, and Sirius is also known as the dog star. So Dogon, dog star, no god, Dogon backwards. But anyway, here we go. Anyway, in the past, the main Celtic god affiliated with this location is Dagda, who is associated with the fertility of agriculture as well. In Japan, and numbering in thousands, the Dogu are abstract clay figures, generally of pregnant females that are associated with fertility. Dang. Yeah, and they got these this fertility agriculture god, right? Holding corn or some plant in each arm, standing like this, right? In each arm here. They got all the Americas, Africa, Eurasia, Egypt, the Middle East, India, Southeast Asia. They got it all over the world. So yeah, there's definitely a ancient mother culture, and that would be indigenous culture. Goji, stop, yo. Teotihuacan, Tree of Life. There you go. Some pretty good information on here, yo. Reddit is dope, yo. Life originated in America. Yeah, that's crazy. They don't got shit on there. Yo, look at these. Look at the corn from way back when. We gotta document this. This is corn from way back when. Ah, damn. That's corn from way back when. Let's try to find this shit. Yo, what the fuck, yo? That's crazy. We'll find it. We'll find it. Ah, damn, yo, that's crazy. Motherfucker planting corn and shit, yo.
I'm not 18 anymore. I'm working, raising 2 kids, and I have little free time. That's why I chose University of Phoenix. I take one class at a time and log in on my schedule.
University of Phoenix, built for real life. Get started at
Yo, donate to the
phoenix.edu.
Cash App, guys.
Pool days call for cookouts and lots of laundry. This Memorial Day at Lowe's, save $80 on a Charbroil Performance Series 4-burner gas grill, now just $199. Plus, get up to 45% off select major appliances to keep dishes, clothes, and food fresh. Having fun in the sun is easy with us in your corner. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid through 5/27. While supplies last. Selection varies by location. See associate or Lowe's.com for details.
Canabeo,
my book. I need some donations, guys, so I can fucking print out my shit too. Bangers, y'all. Was there corn in the fucking Bible? Was there corn in the Bible? No fucking corn in the fucking Bible. And all countries came into Egypt to Joseph to buy corn. To buy corn. Hold on, what? Corn is mentioned in the Bible. Maize. What? Oh, it doesn't refer to that. It says corn. Yeah, nah, they're trying. They're trying to say. They're trying to say it doesn't. Hey yo, Blue Sky Martinez, thank you so much, guys. She made a $20 donation. Go ahead and donate to our Spam W's for Blue Sky, guys. Thank you. I'm planting corn, y'all. I never seen that one. Yeah, this is from Ecuador right here. I'm planting fucking corn, yo. Tree of life. Yes, that's the tree of life. Yeah, well, I think I'm gonna take a break, guys. I'm gonna go print out these pages. Thanks for the donation. I'm gonna go work on a book though. Could use some more donations, but I'm grateful for what I got. Appreciate you guys. We'll be back though. Be back for class later. I'm on YouTube right now. I've been on YouTube for a while now. So I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go print out some of these pages. And we'll be back. I'll talk to y'all later. Escunge.